Imagine living in a place where your mortgage is less than most people's monthly rent, where neighbors still wave as you pass by, and where a slower, stress-free lifestyle doesn't come at the cost of opportunity. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. It's North Carolina. This state is one of the most diverse and beautiful in America. From the rolling Blue Ridge Mountains to the sandy shores of the Atlantic coast, it offers a lifestyle that blends natural beauty, southern charm, and affordability. But here's the big question. Where can you live in North Carolina without breaking the bank? In this video, we're exploring the top 10 cheapest towns to live in North Carolina. These hidden gems combine low housing costs, reasonable everyday expenses, and that welcoming small-town feel. Whether you're a retiree, a remote worker, or a family looking for a fresh start, you might just find your next hometown here. So, like this video to let the algorithm know you've stumbled onto something worthwhile. Subscribe because someday you may want to relocate, and let's dive in. Coming in at number 10 is Lumberton, a friendly community tucked away in Robeson County. Often called the gateway to southeastern North Carolina, this small town welcomes you with open arms and a slower pace of life. What makes Lumberton so appealing is its affordability. Imagine owning a home for around $120,000, or finding rental prices that are among the lowest in the entire state. Even everyday expenses, groceries, healthcare, and utilities come in below the national average, which means your dollar stretches further here. But Lumberton isn't just about affordability. It's a town with roots. Its local economy is powered by agriculture, manufacturing, and healthcare. And thanks to Interstate 95, commuting to larger cities for work is always an option. Lumberton's location along I-95 is one of its biggest assets. Not only does it make traveling up and down the East Coast convenient, but it also provides a steady flow of business opportunities. Trucking, logistics, and retail benefit from the interstate, while residents enjoy being just a short drive away from bigger hubs like Fayetteville and Wilmington. Education is also a cornerstone of the community. The public schools of Robeson County serve the area, and nearby universities and community colleges give residents access to higher education without having to relocate. Families appreciate the strong sense of support in schools and community programs, making it easier to raise children in a nurturing environment. And then there's the culture. Lumberton is home to the Lumbee tribe, the largest Native American tribe east of the Mississippi. Their traditions, festivals, and community pride create a rich cultural experience that blends seamlessly with Southern hospitality. From powwows to local food spots serving classic Carolina barbecue, life in Lumberton feels authentic and deeply connected to heritage. And when the workday is done, the Lumber River State Park calls out to outdoor lovers. Kayaking, fishing, and riverside trails bring residents closer to nature, while the town's cultural identity, deeply influenced by its Native American heritage, gives the community a character you won't find anywhere else. For families who want room to breathe, or retirees looking to make their savings last, Lumberton is, I'm more than a place to live, it is a place to belong. At number 9, we find ourselves in Lexington, a small town in Davidson County that proudly calls itself the barbecue capital of the world. The scent of smoked pork often drifts through the air, drawing visitors from across the state to its famous barbecue restaurants and annual festivals. But beyond the food, Lexington is a place where Southern charm and affordability come together in a way that's hard to beat. Affordability is a major draw here. The median home price in Lexington sits at about $145,000, putting it well below North Carolina's statewide average. Rentals are just as reasonable, giving both homeowners and renters options that don't stretch the budget. Lexington's economy has deep roots in furniture making and textiles, industries that shaped its identity for decades. While those sectors have declined, the city has adapted, shifting toward healthcare, small business entrepreneurship, and manufacturing. Many residents also commute to Winston-Salem or Greensboro, both less than 30 minutes away, making Lexington an affordable home base within reach of major job markets. Life in Lexington is full of culture and celebration. The city hosts the world-famous Lexington Barbecue Festival, drawing nearly 200,000 visitors every October for a feast of smoky flavors and Southern hospitality. Beyond barbecue, there's a growing appreciation for the arts, with galleries, murals, and live performances bringing vibrancy to the community. It's a small town with a surprisingly big cultural footprint. Education is also a key part of the town's identity. Lexington City Schools and Davidson County Schools provide education to the community, while nearby Davidson Davie Community College opens doors for affordable higher education. Families find peace of mind knowing that their children have access to both strong academic and extracurricular opportunities. In the end, Lexington is ideal for anyone looking to balance affordability with opportunity. Whether you're a young family buying your first home, a foodie wanting to live in the heart of barbecue country, or a commuter seeking a budget-friendly place near the Triad's bigger cities, Lexington offers more than just cheap living. It offers a life that feels rich in community and culture. At number 8, we arrive in Eden, a peaceful town tucked into Rockingham County, just north of Greensboro. True to its name, Eden feels like a hidden garden, a place where the Dan and Smith rivers come together, creating a landscape that is both beautiful and calming. It's a town where affordability and natural beauty meet, making it one of North Carolina's most overlooked gems. The cost of living here is one of the most attractive in the state. Median home prices hover around $125,000, and rental options are far cheaper than what you'll find in neighboring cities. Everyday expenses, including groceries and utilities, sit well below the national average. For families, retirees, or young professionals looking to stretch their dollar without giving up quality of life, Eden is an appealing choice. Eden's economy has traditionally been rooted in textiles and manufacturing, and while those industries have changed over the years, the town has worked hard to reinvent itself. Today, jobs are supported by healthcare, retail, and small businesses, with many residents commuting to Greensboro for expanded opportunities. This blend allows residents to live affordably in Eden while still benefiting from the job markets of larger nearby cities. One of Eden's greatest treasures is its outdoor lifestyle. The town is known for its scenic riverways, with miles of walking trails, kayaking spots, and fishing areas that draw both locals and visitors. The annual Riverfest celebrates this natural beauty, bringing the community together with music, art, and outdoor fun along the water's edge. For those who crave a slower pace and a connection to nature, Eden delivers in spades. Education is also a strong part of Eden's foundation. Rockingham County schools provide options for local families, while community programs and sports leagues ensure that young people stay engaged and active. For higher education or specialized training, residents have access to colleges and universities just a short drive away in Greensboro and Winston-Salem. Daily life in Eden is simple yet fulfilling. Neighbors gather at local diners, barbecue joints, and farmers markets, where fresh produce and homemade goods reflect the town's agricultural roots. Antique shops and small boutiques give Uptown Eden a nostalgic charm, while larger stores in nearby cities provide convenience without sacrificing affordability. Eden may not make flashy headlines, but for anyone searching for an affordable, peaceful, and family-friendly place to call home, it checks every box. With its rivers, low housing costs, and welcoming spirit, Eden offers a lifestyle that feels rare in today's fast-paced world, a hidden corner of North Carolina where life flows as gently as the rivers that run through it. At number 7, we arrive in Reidsville, a charming town in Rockingham County that blends history, affordability, and small-town friendliness. Once known as a major tobacco town, Reidsville has since reinvented itself as a community that values progress while holding on to its southern roots. For many, it's the perfect balance between affordability and accessibility. Affordability here is a big draw. The median home price sits around $150,000, with rental options far below the statewide average. For families trying to buy their first home or retirees looking to downsize, Reidsville offers opportunities to stretch a budget without sacrificing comfort. Everyday costs like groceries, gas, and utilities remain pleasantly low, making it an easy place to settle in and thrive. The economy has long been tied to agriculture and textiles, but today, Reidsville has diversified. Healthcare, retail, and light manufacturing form the backbone of the job market. Many residents also commute to Greensboro, less than 25 minutes away, where even more career opportunities await. This makes Reidsville an affordable bedroom community for the Piedmont Triad region. One of Reidsville's standout features is its outdoor lifestyle. The crown jewel is Lake Reidsville, a 750-acre escape perfect for kayaking, fishing, hiking, and even camping. Families gather here on weekends for picnics by the water, while outdoor enthusiasts use the trails year-round. For a small town, Reidsville offers big recreational opportunities. Downtown Reidsville has seen a revival in recent years. With boutique shops, breweries, and restaurants, breathing new life into the historic streets. The community also comes together for events like the Fall Festival and Lucky City Brewing concerts, turning the town into a hub of music, food, and family fun. It's proof that even small towns can have vibrant cultural scenes. Education is another cornerstone here. Rockingham County schools serve the area, and nearby colleges in Greensboro and Elon provide easy access to higher education. For families, the balance of affordable housing and strong educational opportunities makes Reidsville a smart choice. Community is what really makes Reidsville shine. Neighbors know each other by name, church services bring people together, and civic pride runs deep. It's the type of place where you feel connected, where life slows down just enough to let you appreciate the little things, like a friendly smile or a familiar wave across the street. For those looking for a home that combines affordability, outdoor beauty, and access to larger cities, Reidsville delivers. It's not just another cheap town. It's a place where life feels balanced, where nature and community come together, and where the cost of living gives you the freedom to truly enjoy it all. At number 6, we find ourselves in Albemarle, a charming town in Stanley County, about an hour east of Charlotte. Known for its rich history and proximity to stunning natural landscapes, Albemarle is a town where affordability meets opportunity. For those seeking small-town life within reach of a big city, Albemarle is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. The cost of living here is a major selling point. The median home price in Albemarle sits around $160,000, and rentals are still some of the most affordable in the region. Everyday essentials, from groceries to utilities, stay comfortably below the national average. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a retiree downsizing, Albemarle gives you more space for your money without financial strain. Economically, Albemarle has shifted from its textile roots to a more diverse blend of healthcare, retail, and small manufacturing. Many residents also commute to Charlotte or Concord for work, making Albemarle an affordable home base for professionals who want city paychecks without city prices. The location strikes a smart balance, far enough to enjoy peace and quiet, but close enough to tap into big city opportunities. One of Albemarle's greatest assets is its natural beauty. The nearby Morrow Mountain State Park offers miles of hiking trails, camping grounds, and breathtaking views of the Uwharrie Mountains. Kayaking, fishing, and boating on Baden Lake also make weekends here feel like a permanent vacation. For outdoor enthusiasts, Albemarle is a gateway to adventure right in your backyard. Downtown Albemarle blends historic charm with modern touches. Locally owned diners and shops sit alongside breweries and coffee houses, creating a lively yet laid-back atmosphere. Seasonal farmers markets, concerts, and community festivals bring people together, making downtown a true heartbeat of the city. Families appreciate Albemarle for its educational opportunities. Stanley County schools serve the area, and Pfeiffer University, located just minutes away, provides higher education close to home. Youth sports leagues, libraries, and family-friendly parks ensure that kids grow up with both education and recreation at their fingertips. Community life here is warm and welcoming. Neighbors still wave to each other, churches remain central gathering spots, and a slower pace of living allows residents to enjoy life's simple pleasures. It's the type of town where newcomers are embraced quickly and friendships last a lifetime. In the end, Albemarle is perfect for anyone looking to combine affordability, outdoor living, and accessibility to the city. With its small-town charm, natural escapes, and proximity to Charlotte, Albemarle offers more than just a low cost of living. It offers a lifestyle rooted in balance, beauty, and belonging. At number 5, we arrive at Kinston, a small town in Lenoir County, has been quietly redefining itself in recent years. Once heavily dependent on tobacco and textiles, the town has faced economic challenges but continues to find new ways to attract residents who value affordability, community, and culture. For many, Kinston is proof that a town doesn't have to be large to make a lasting impression. The numbers are hard to ignore. With median home prices hovering around $140,000 and rental options significantly below the state average, Kinston consistently ranks among North Carolina's most affordable towns. Groceries, utilities, and healthcare costs also remain well under the national benchmark, making it a safe choice for families stretching their budgets or retirees looking to live comfortably. Like many rural towns, Kinston has had to reinvent its economy. While textile mills and tobacco warehouses are no longer the backbone they once were, the community has leaned into healthcare, small business development, and tourism. Its proximity to Greenville, just 30 minutes away, also gives residents access to a larger job market while keeping housing costs remarkably low. Kinston's cultural revival has become one of its biggest success stories. The nationally acclaimed restaurant Chef the Farmer, featured on PBS, put the town on the culinary map and inspired a wave of local food and brewery ventures. Add in colorful murals, historic restoration projects, and a growing arts scene, and Kinston has developed a reputation as a small town with big cultural ambitions. Sports also play a central role in community life. Home to the Downeastwood Ducks, a minor league baseball team, Kinston draws crowds to Granger Stadium every season. For residents, it's more than just baseball. It's a gathering place, a tradition, and a source of pride for the town. Education opportunities in Kinston continue to expand. Lenoir County Public Schools serve local families, while Lenoir Community College provides affordable higher education and workforce training programs. For young people, these resources create pathways to success without needing to leave town, while adults can access retraining programs to adapt to new industries. Despite economic ups and downs, the heartbeat of Kinston remains its people. Locals often describe it as a town where everyone knows your name and where neighbors step in when you need a hand. Festivals, farmers markets, and church gatherings continue to knit the community tightly together, offering both tradition and resilience. In many ways, Kinston tells the story of small-town America: challenges, change, and an unwavering sense of pride. For anyone seeking affordability, cultural surprises, and a slower pace of life, Kinston offers far more than its size might suggest. It's a reminder that small towns can carry big stories, and Kinston's story is still being written. Coming in at number 4, let's talk about Tarboro, a town that's small, historic, and seriously underrated. Tucked away in Edgecombe County, Tarboro feels like stepping into a postcard version of the South, with its big oak trees, quiet streets, and a pace of life that just feels calmer. Affordability is one of the biggest perks here. The median home price sits around $130,000, and rentals are just as kind on the wallet. If you're moving from Raleigh or Charlotte, the housing costs in Tarboro will make your jaw drop. And the best part? You're not sacrificing safety or space. You're just paying less for more. Downtown Tarboro is small but full of charm. You'll find antique shops, family-owned diners, and little businesses that have been around for generations. It's not flashy, but it's the kind of place where the waitress knows your coffee order and the store owner remembers your name. Nature is also a big part of life here. The Tar River runs right through town, and it gives locals a place to fish, kayak, or just sit by the water on a lazy afternoon. For folks who love the outdoors, Tarboro provides that quiet, natural escape without having to drive miles out of town. Education is covered here too. Edgecombe County schools serve the area, and you've got Edgecombe Community College right in Tarboro, which makes higher learning or job training more accessible. That's a big deal for a town this size, especially for families who don't want to uproot for education. What really makes Tarboro stand out, though, is its sense of community. People here look out for each other. Neighbors still check in, church is a big part of social life, and community festivals bring folks together year after year. It's the kind of place where, if you show up once, you'll probably get invited back. And if you're into history, you'll love it here. Tarboro has one of the oldest town commons in the U.S., and the historic district is packed with beautiful old homes that tell stories just by standing there. Walking through the neighborhood feels like taking a step back in time, in the best way. Now, Tarboro isn't a bustling job center, and let's be real about that. Many people commute to Greenville or Rocky Mount for work, but that's actually part of its appeal. You get the quiet, low-cost lifestyle in Tarboro, while bigger job markets are just a short drive away. At the end of the day, Tarboro is for people who want life to slow down a little. It's affordable, it's historic, it's friendly, and it gives you that small-town feel without being completely cut off from bigger cities. If you're looking for a place where your money stretches further and life feels just a bit simpler, Tarboro should definitely be on your radar. Coming in at number 3 is Rockingham. If you've ever dreamed of small-town living with just enough excitement to keep life interesting, Rockingham might surprise you. This charming town in Richmond County is famous for its history, affordability, and yes, the legendary Rockingham Speedway that once drew NASCAR fans from all over the country. But beyond the racetrack, it's the kind of place where neighbors wave from their porches, and life moves at a pace that feels manageable. Let's start with what most people care about first: cost of living. In Rockingham, housing is incredibly budget-friendly. Median home prices often fall below $150,000, which is almost unheard of in much of America today. Rentals, too, are easy on the wallet, with many 1- or 2-bedroom apartments renting well under the national average. Now, let's talk lifestyle. Rockingham is surrounded by natural beauty, and the outdoors is very much a part of daily life. The PD River offers fishing and boating opportunities, while the nearby Uwharrie National Forest gives hikers, campers, and adventurers endless trails to explore. Of course, the Speedway is still a cultural landmark, even if NASCAR races aren't what they once were here. It remains a symbol of the town's vibrant past, and today, the track hosts car shows, concerts, and community events that bring people together. There's a pride in Rockingham's racing heritage that locals love to share with newcomers. For education and family life, the Richmond County School District serves the area, and the town's slower pace creates a safe, supportive environment for raising kids. Parents often say they love how everyone seems to know everyone. Your child's teacher might also be your neighbor, and that sense of connection builds trust. Food lovers won't feel left out either. North Carolina barbecue is practically a religion here, and Rockingham holds its own with cozy diners and smokehouses where plates are piled high with pulled pork and hush puppies. These little gathering spots double as social hubs where you can catch up with friends or strike up a conversation with someone new. So who is Rockingham for? It's perfect for retirees wanting to downsize without compromising lifestyle, for families who value safety and affordability, and for anyone looking to escape the pressure of expensive urban living. It's the kind of town where you can slow down, breathe deeply, and still feel connected. Coming in at number 2 is Laurinburg. Nestled in the heart of Scotland County, Laurinburg is more than just a dot on the map of southeastern North Carolina. It is a community where history, affordability, and resilience intersect. Known for its deep Scottish heritage, this small town carries the legacy of its past while shaping a future that is practical, affordable, and deeply rooted in community life. From a financial perspective, Laurinburg stands out. Median home prices often sit around $130,000, placing it among the most affordable towns in the state. Rentals are also well below national averages, and everyday living expenses, from groceries to healthcare, remain manageable. For residents, this means an opportunity to live with dignity and comfort without the overwhelming financial pressures seen in larger metropolitan areas. The economic fabric of Laurinburg is woven from several threads: healthcare, education, and light manufacturing. St. Andrews University brings not only higher education, but also cultural life to the town, while healthcare facilities and local businesses provide steady employment. Though the job market is not vast, Laurinburg's position near major highways allows for commuting to larger employment hubs when necessary. Culturally, Laurinburg holds tight to its roots. Each year, the town celebrates its Scottish ancestry through festivals and gatherings that draw visitors and remind locals of their shared heritage. Bagpipes, tartans, and storytelling are more than spectacle. They are the living traditions that give Laurinburg a unique identity in North Carolina's cultural landscape. Nature also plays an essential role here. With its proximity to the Lumber River and several small parks, Laurinburg offers residents opportunities to fish, kayak, and enjoy the outdoors. It is a town where green space and natural beauty are part of daily life, rather than distant weekend escapes. Education in Laurinburg extends beyond St. Andrews University. The Scotland County school system serves local families, while the university itself adds a layer of intellectual energy that enriches the community. Lectures, performances, and campus events often ripple into the wider town, giving residents access to resources not typically found in small towns. For retirees, Laurinburg is a haven where limited incomes stretch further, and for families, it is a town that promises safety and togetherness. Young professionals, too, may find its low cost of living appealing as they begin their financial journeys. Laurinburg is not just an affordable place to live. It is a reminder that in the quiet corners of North Carolina, stories of heritage, community, and resilience continue to thrive. It offers more than houses and jobs. It offers a way of life that remains grounded, proud, and deeply human. Topping the list is Thomasville, North Carolina, a town that embodies resilience, heritage, and affordability all in one. Known as the Chair City, its iconic landmark, the Giant Chair, is more than just a quirky attraction. It symbolizes the craftsmanship and hard work that shaped this community into what it is today. One of Thomasville's biggest draws is its affordability. With median home prices hovering near $150,000 and rentals well below the national average, this is a place where everyday families can actually own a home without decades of crushing debt. Compared to the skyrocketing prices in bigger cities, Thomasville feels like a hidden gem that still values accessible living. The economy has evolved over the years. While furniture manufacturing laid its foundation, today Thomasville thrives with opportunities in healthcare, logistics, retail, and education. Its location in Davidson County places it close to High Point, Greensboro, and Winston-Salem, giving residents access to bigger city jobs while still enjoying a slower, more affordable lifestyle. Walking through downtown, you'll notice the town's charm immediately. Local diners serve up classic Carolina barbecue, while colorful murals celebrate Thomasville's history and culture. Shops and family-owned businesses bring life to Main Street, and there's a sense of pride among locals who see their community as both welcoming and grounded. For families, Thomasville checks many boxes. The schools and community spaces reflect a focus on growth and connection. Parks and greenways offer places for kids to play and for neighbors to gather, while the town's safe and friendly atmosphere makes it an inviting place to raise children. Retirees also find Thomasville appealing. Its affordability means retirement dollars stretch much further, and its small-town feel provides peace without isolation. Meanwhile, younger professionals see it as a starting point, an affordable base where they can grow careers without being weighed down by high costs. Culturally, Thomasville strikes a balance between honoring its roots and looking toward the future. Annual festivals, community gatherings, and local traditions keep the town's identity strong, while investments in infrastructure and amenities point toward steady growth. It's a town where heritage and progress live side by side. At the end of the day, what makes Thomasville stand out isn't just that it's affordable, it's that it feels whole. It's a place where you can build a life with dignity, where community matters, and where the cost of living leaves room for living well. That's why Thomasville takes the #1 spot on this list, a town that proves small-town living can feel larger than life. From the rivers of Eden to the heritage of Laurinburg, from the charm of Tarboro to the pride of Thomasville, we've traveled across North Carolina, uncovering 10 towns where life is simpler, slower, and far more affordable. These are places where a paycheck stretches further, where history is alive on every corner, and where neighbors still look out for one another. They're not just dots on a map, they're communities with character, identity, and a promise of belonging. And while cities across America grow more expensive by the day, these towns remind us that a better life doesn't always mean paying more. Sometimes, the best places are the ones quietly waiting to be discovered. So if you've been searching for affordability, for a chance to start fresh, or simply for a town that feels like home, North Carolina just might have the answer. This has been Where to Live TV. If you found inspiration in this countdown, like this video so others can discover it too. And subscribe, because your next hometown might be in our very next episode.